Sorry, I forgot. Hoes don't get
Mic
cold.
check. Oh my god, bro. How you been, Kev?
I've been good. You know, it's been a while. You know, we've been busy. Little life's interrupted. You know what I mean? Why are you laughing at me?
Anytime you say it's been a while, it's been a while.
It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Feels like I haven't seen in a while. What we typing in? Macaroni.
We'll joke about this one.
Macaroni when you typed it in.
Today?
Today's
April 23rd.
23rd
Shit,
April.
My auntie's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, auntie.
I gotta call her. Sorry.
We'll call her right now.
Call after we finish.
After we finish, apparently.
It's obvious that we're in a different studio right now.
But we're still in the studio.
It's under construction. We haven't been here for a minute for personal reasons. So
I just realized you probably see the mess on my bed through the,
cool.
the screen.
We're starting we're gonna put out episodes again soon. But right now,
are you okay?
Yeah.
You kind of talking like you're scared right now. You could talk.
Tired,
You could
dog.
talk normal.
I am talking
normal volume.
I'm just tired. But yeah, we're gonna start recording soon, and like next month. So you're gonna see episodes continuously.
It was just an April Fool's joke. We said we quit, but it was April Fool's.
We didn't quit. We got stuff, dog. We're busy, bro. It's adulthood, man.
Adulthood.
Don't worry, we're coming back. We
The
got
hood
Kareem
nonetheless.
coming. We got Freaky Gene, JC.
JC.
We got JC, man. He's coming to support.
Oh man, that kid's funny.
Yeah, episode's coming soon, but we're just coming back to the news because we had to come out because we just seen the Derek Chauvin trial, so we wanted to give you guys our thoughts on it.
So he got found guilty of all charges. It was second degree murder, third degree manslaughter, and what was the next? Because I think they charged him. Was it second degree and third degree murder? That's what I remember reading.
Third degree Chauvin. Damn, they've been looking up his wife. Jesus Christ.
The internet is just a weird place.
Because if you type in Derek Chauvin, it just says his wife. What his wife look like? Leave his wife alone. Don't bother his wife.
Amen.
Guilty of all three charges: second degree, unintentional murder, third degree murder, and second degree manslaughter. He faces up to 40 years in prison for second degree murder and up to 25 years for third degree murder and up to 10 years.
So he's dying in prison.
For second degree murder. No, he is. So basically, what people don't understand about the criminal justice system, they stack your charges.
Yeah, so if you get like 25 years and then you get 25 years, you get 50 years in jail, right? No?
So basically, it's called like, it's a specific word. I don't remember the word. But he'll go to jail consecutively. So if he got 25 for 2 charges, it'll just be 25 years.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm out here thinking people go to jail when they say life and like 25.
Life is 25 plus.
No way.
So
I'm here thinking life is like you're dying in jail.
No, life is 25 plus.
I feel lied to.
Yeah, life is 20. I thought so too. I was like, life is life until you die. They're like, no, just 25 plus. That's a life sentence, dog. But that is, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, it's like your whole life, but like,
unless you're like 18 and you do it, you come out when you're 40. But when you get a life sentence,
that's still
you're
life.
Like 40 or 30s. It's like, bro, you're gonna be like an old man by the time you get out.
Yeah, I remember. at my job. I don't know, it's a little weird to say, but at my job, someone walked in. They were looking to do some business. Yeah. And we're like, "You got ID?" And then they were like, "I've been in jail for 22 years. I don't got no fucking ID." That's exactly how she said. And I was like,
"It was a girl?"
Oh, yeah, some old lady. And I was like, "Okay." And yeah, I didn't know. I thought life meant life, you know?
No, life is 25 years plus. So basically, I see it says 40 years in prison, 25 years, 10. So we can say maximum he'll do 40 years in prison. Let me look up his age.
Only 40? But I mean, how old is he now? Yeah.
That's what I'm going to let you know right now. Yeah. But because remember, he's 45. So think about it. If he does 40, he's going to die in prison. He's 85.
Onion rings.
People are, damn, look at this. He already has him with all the murderers.
People also search for.
This is just endless.
George Zimmerman is number 3.
Let's not even talk about that.
Hey, man.
But, hey, what I was
saying. Do you feel justice is served?
Yeah.
To a degree.
In my opinion, to a degree. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't surprised because it was just too hard. Because what people have to realize is certain things. We had a lot of obvious cases, but this one was like blatantly obvious and it's recorded.
Yeah.
And like I was reading like some articles, a lot of right-wing people are mad about
the
charges. Wait, so Republicans, right wing.
Right wing?
That's what they call them. Right wingers.
I don't know.
So a lot of Republicans, not going to say most, many, but some Republicans were angry because they felt like the charges, like his trial wasn't a fair trial because it was so much like people, that if the trial went like the opposite way, it would be too many political issues. So they're saying, for example, say they would never charge him for the second degree. They just gave him third degree. He only had to do 10 years. Mm-hmm. Like, the city would burn.
Yeah, there's definitely. If he was found innocent, the riots would have been. America would have fallen.
Exactly.
You know.
So they felt like they did it for politically, which I may or may not agree. But to me, it's just that if it was different, like say he was just on his neck for like 30 seconds and he happened to die, that's a little different. But it was just blatantly like he obviously, you can't. I don't know. Have you ever just when you're doing jujitsu, you want to choke somebody out for 9 minutes? Like, dog, he never tapped out. Well, no, dog, you choked the hell out of him.
No, when you do jiu-jitsu, it's you could just feel it.
Yeah.
When you're getting choked, you're tense because you're trying to look like your shoulder and your neck muscles. They try to like squeeze together because this little right here, it tries to create a little pocket of where you can, and it can move while you breathe, so you can flex it. If you're choking someone out and you feel that go limp, you could, you could obviously, like, even if you just have your hand up, it just drops.
Yeah.
You could just tell when someone is not consciously there. So for him to say I didn't know, or anyone to say I didn't know when you're choking someone for 9 minutes, it's like you were just you're trying to commit murder.
Also, when the ambulance came, they asked him to get off him. They could check him. He didn't want to get off.
I heard there was I believe it was a firefighter.
Yeah.
Oh, who was off duty?
The EMT or something.
Yeah, she wanted to check on him, and then they told her no, back up.
That's what I'm saying. So it was just one of those cases where he was wrong. We'll see what's gonna happen to the other officers.
That's what I was gonna ask too.
This is what I will say. They're not gonna get what he got, because from what my understanding, they were kind of like confused with it too. But it's like you're at work and you know your teammate's doing something wrong, but you don't want to correct her in front of customer. Because that's what they did, but this has to deal with life. It's not like
it's literally a life or death situation.
You messing up a food order, or this is life or death. So you can't be scared to confront someone about that. So, but you can say justice is served, but no one's fully ever going to be satisfied.
Yeah, no.
I think to the extent of the law, kind of got all the charges. But to me, for what his job is, for me, if you're a police officer, you gotta be better than us citizens, you know?
Yeah.
You're supposed to know the law. For you to do that, you kind of executed a guy.
Kinda, yeah.
You basically,
I guess you could say that.
There's no way in your mind you can tell me, me kneeing on his neck, I didn't think he was gonna die. There's no way in your mind. If like I said, if I'm laying on my dog for more than a minute, like, you might kill your dog. Think about it.
Plus, you could tell when someone's even struggling to breathe.
Because once he stops, you have him behind your cuffs, and there's also 2 other officers laying on the guy's back and legs.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yo, what is this? What is this? So I feel like just because he's a cop and he did all that, the execution for me.
Because that's when that argument comes, is
but the problem is you don't know if it's intentional. That's the issue. You can't say his intentions was to kill him, even though it's like, dude,
you're doing it. You're doing it.
But it's still not intentional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I guess...
Because you can't approve intentions. It's not like, oh, you stole my daughter's thing, that's why I came to your house and shot you. It was no intention behind it. That's how the law works. But, like I said, I do feel justice was served in that situation. And I feel like it's fine. No more. Everyone should calm down, go inside their houses, and move on. What's up with you? Go ahead.
I don't know if you could say it's fine, because like you said, no one's going to be satisfied, so people are going to want... stuff to happen to the other cops. At least, even if they get fired, they just want to see.
About the other cops is different because, so to me, the cops who were laying on his legs and back, I wouldn't give them manslaughter, but they got to get some type of charge.
They got to get a fee. Not even a fee. You can't, because that's life. You know what I mean?
Minimum 5 years. Something along those lines. Like, you got to do 5 years to me. Each of those guys, and then the guys who are standing around. You give them a year in a parole.
I don't know.
For not doing nothing, dude. You gotta... Because, dude, remember, they're cops, bro. So you tell them you guys are just watching them do things incorrectly?
I don't know, because
like you gotta have morals, man.
Was he? Do you know if he was? Because obviously there's ranks when you're a cop. Do you know if he was highest
matter,
ranked,
bro? Like,
well, to the cops it would matter, because it's like, would you tell your boss you can't do that? I would tell my boss, like, if my boss asked me to do something, I'd be like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. But if they're doing something, I don't myself wouldn't be able to say, like,
look, dude, get off him, bro. He's not. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where they stayed and they're like, oh, and then their excuse was such bullshit. Oh, it's because he was on drugs. Like, dude, get the F out of here, dude. They're like, yo, we
did they say that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It was just. When this is why a lot of people, especially black people, complain. It's like you're in a court and you're talking about, well, he was a criminal before, so just because he was a criminal doesn't allow you to kill someone. Yeah, that's not your job, unfortunately. But
unfortunately,
it's just one of those things.
More unfortunate circumstances than all that stuff. And some people just get it twisted, you know. Some people are like, "Oh, the reason why it happened is because he was at the wrong place, wrong time, because he had he had a counterfeit bill. That's why they call the cops on him." $10
bill, bro.
He's like, yeah. So people are like trying to blame him for it still, but it's like,
you know how many times I got a fake money before?
Me too. Yeah.
And I didn't feel like filling out the paperwork, so I just wrote on a Sharpie and wrote on the back of it "fake" and gave it back because I didn't feel like filling out the paperwork. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I was not filling out that paperwork, man. That paperwork is a lot for the counterfeit.
I've done it before, but I give it to my manager.
I give a Sharpie, I write "fake," and I give it back because they complain. Nah, I'm gonna give it back to the guy that gave it to me and deal with it. Here you go, man.
Go get that man. Go get him.
Flip it over, it just says "fake" on it. But yeah, that's an unfortunate situation. And there was another case that popped up. Did you hear about this one?
Which one is that?
Ma'Khia Bryant. Well, shit, there's a lot, bro. Dante Wright, you heard about that one? The lady who missed her taser with her gun. She said,
"Oh, yeah," and she got all confused, and she's like, "Oh my god, I just shot him." It's like, what?
So I talked to
you got confused about that?
Yeah. So I talked to a relative who's a cop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he talking about. So I talked to a relative who's a cop, and he was telling me that it was poor like
judgment skills.
Not poor judgment. How they handled the situation was very poor.
Poor reaction, I guess you could say.
Poor reaction and poor execution.
Execution.
Because he was saying how when he got out of the car, they should have moved him to the back of the car, not try to arrest him in front of his door while it was wide open. Close the door, move him to the back, and you pat him down, do all of that stuff there. But from what we're reading is that guy who was arresting him, he was a rookie, so he was nervous, and she was the one supervising the stop. So they stopped him. He had a warrant out for his arrest. They arrested him. They're trying to arrest him. He's sitting there. He's probably thinking, "His dude, if I can get in my car and just drive." So he tries to do it, which is wrong. You can't try to flee from the cop.
Police. Don't ever.
And especially when you're black, you already know it's one of those situations, dude. It's not gonna end well for you either way. The gay man, he tried. He's holding on to him. She yells, "Taser, taser!" She grabs her gun,
grabs the gun,
and shoots. Right, but I'm not gonna say, yo. In my mindset, adrenaline is high. Someone speeding out from you she was on the force for like 26 years. I believe she only took out her gun like one time or twice, something like that, from what I was reading. Like, you don't really take your gun out. Even I was talking to one of my uncles. He's been working on the force for 15 years. He said he never had to pull his gun out. He never had to pull his gun out and like.
What I think, besides being on the force and having to pull your gun out, I want to know is how often do they train you?
They don't train them that often.
They don't. That's what I
like
think
every 6-7 months, bro.
I think that's what it needs to come down to.
They should have it at every week.
Just an audit or something like that.
No,
you know what
every week. Like, to me, so the date says that, for example, you work Monday through Friday. That Friday at the end of your shift, instead of you going out in field, they do some type of training thing. All right, we're gonna practice these scenarios. They give them like a real gun, but fake bullets. What happens if you're in this situation here? And just put them through the scenarios, but it's expensive. But we have the money for it. If I'm looking at all the fees and stuff, like, it's too much money.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be easier for them to get the proper training, do everything properly,
but they just
and then instead of having an accident happen and have the whole public destroy their city when they protest and or if they want to call it a riot or whatever they want to call it.
Listen, to me, we'll go to that later, but the protests is a lot of people who are in there for trying to do good, but dude, man, Those guys just know. Oh, someone died. We out of Walmart.
Let's
be serious here. You know what I mean? Like we know what it is. It's not. It's like talk crap about the protesters, but dude, there's like a lot of you guys who
a 10-minute purge.
Y'all go to Walmart, you go to Best Buy, you go to Target. It's just one of those things that happen. It's cruel, sucks. Because what they're not noticing they're doing is everyone who works at those places is now out of a job for a couple of weeks.
I mean, I don't know.
Did they go complain
they messed
about
with a lot of stuff because when they trashed the whole place, Targets,
they burned it down.
Walmarts, and they have pharmacies. People need those medications and stuff like that.
They're not noticing what they're doing.
When you take those things away, you do a lot more harm than you do trying to just not even because you're not doing good when you're doing those things. You're just trying to get a point across. You do a lot more harm when you do that.
Yeah. So. And Ma'Khia Bryant. Did you hear about? You seen this one?
Which one's Ma'Khia Bryant?
She's the one that with the knife, the teenager. She's like 16 in Ohio.
No, I didn't hear about this. Which one?
You didn't see it? All right, listen.
I don't really watch the news like that, so let me slap on my glasses for this one.
I want to show you the video.
We're on CNN U.S. CNN Town Hall. New video released: deadly shooting of Ma'Khia Bryant. New security footage shows moments leading up to the fatal officer shooting of 16-year-old.
So you never seen a video?
Ma'Khia Bryant in Columbus, Ohio.
YouTube.
What'd you do?
So basically, he gets called on the scene, right?
The officer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls are fighting
with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know.
Ma'Khia
Bryant.
Second officer's body camera footage.
Right, here you go.
Let me just see this real quick.
That's her mom.
Shouts for her to get down. Firing 4 shots.
Buffalo. Wow. 4 shots?
Yeah. Here you go.
Releasing body camera video from a fatal shooting of a teenage girl Tuesday afternoon. According to newspaper reports.
You see?
Oh, but that's a knife.
I know, dude.
That's a knife.
So here. That's a knife.
Yeah.
You see?
Did she kill that chick?
No, he shot her before he did. But look at that. You can't do that, bro. You can't stab someone. Like, it's...
Were responding to an attempted stabbing when this happened. The 911 caller reported a female was trying to stab them. The girl was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther reportedly says the officer took action to protect another girl in the community who was being threatened. He spoke just a short time ago.
I mean, listen. That's attempted murder right there off the bat.
Exactly. Duh.
And
it's, you know what someone said I thought was funny? What do you think they said? I just want you to guess.
What I think someone else said about it?
What do you think the protesters are saying?
Probably they should have tased her, should have tackled her.
Yeah.
Or...
Does that make... I'm sorry, guys. Think about it. If he went in with a taser, and that taser can't... So, like, the shot's going to put her down faster. The taser's going to go in, and you can still, like... It's just one of those things where, like I said, the same thing, adrenaline. You can't just pop up. And I actually applaud the officer that he had the wherewithal to quickly react and stop. Dude, she's about to stab somebody.
And mind you, when you get tased...
You can still go on.
I've never been tased.
Yeah.
But I've seen videos of people getting tased.
And she's a big girl.
1, not caring. 2, yes, she's a big girl, so she might keep going. Also, when it does affect you, people like...
You can still move and
people
stuff.
spaz out, though.
Yeah.
Some people spaz out. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the person. It depends where you hit them. And it depends how much... I don't know if there's a setting on a taser of how much voltage you can give them.
Yeah.
But imagine if she had the knife right here, tased, and... oops.
It still stabs.
It still stabs her in the throat. You know?
Yeah, this one's an unfortunate situation. It's tragic, but dude, you can't go around stabbing people.
You can't attempt murder, you know?
And the excuse is, yo, she called the cops. So just because I called the cops and I still try to stab Kevin, they're going to shoot me down.
Yeah, definitely shoot you down.
And you got to look, I bet that girl who's about to get stabbed was thankful. Cause she almost.
Oh yeah, for
she
sure.
almost got gutted,
you
bro.
could tell she's scared for her life there.
Dude, that
anyone
little,
who that's a universal fuck sign. You know.
That's a scare. That dude. That's unfortunate.
Listen.
You ever been beat up before? Like that's.
If your parents come up at you and you go like that, the first reaction is.
Yeah, she was about to get gutted, bro.
Listen,
and
yeah,
that's
she would have gotten.
It's an unfortunate situation, but to me, this is open shut.
Yeah, I don't really think there's any question about it. I think if
nothing-
someone wants to get mad, I think that they just are looking to get mad as an excuse. And, you know.
I know it's a child, but see, it will be different with a bunch of 8-year-olds. It's like, I could just throw a rock and stuff. You know, but when because she looks like a grown adult. She's like 230 pounds, 5'7". Like, that's a big person, dude.
That is a big person.
So it's like, bro, he's not thinking, yo, they're 15. Let me not shoot them. All he sees is someone trying to gut somebody with a knife. And, dude, like, I didn't even see it.
What, the knife?
Yeah, at first.
And so they highlighted it?
And then when they went close, he sees like this little. I was like, oh, snap, dude, that's bad.
And it looked like she got close to her face and her head.
She almost, like, she probably would have stabbed her, like, in the upper chest or somewhere on her neck, dude. So,
basically,
I don't know what
all
they
the
were
important
fighting over,
is.
but it's, dude, just go home, man. Even if it's at your house, stay inside. Don't. It's an unfortunate situation all around, but.
Or just throw hands, not knives.
I guess they were throwing hands, and then she grabbed a knife. I don't know what happened.
Keep it with the hands, not the knives.
Rest in peace, man. It's unfortunate. It sucks, but I don't think the officer did anything wrong, in my opinion.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to justify when they're doing
they're
wrong.
Like, yo, get a taser. Like, what is he supposed to do in that situation? If that was you on that side of the knife, you would have been like, thank you. You know?
Yeah.
Like, please stop him before he kills my relative, bro. Or stop that person.
Just think about the other person's family. It's like...
She's like, thank God.
Yeah, they're all thanking him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, a young girl died, but to me, this is an open and shut case.
It's a young girl died, but, another girl got to live.
Another young girl lived.
Yeah.
This one's open and shut. Rest in peace. Sorry about unfortunate situation, but nothing you can do.
Was there any more stories?
Nah, I'm done with the deaths. Let's just talk about Mortal Kombat.
Speaking of knives, listen. We're gonna go full on spoiler right now.
We just finished watching a movie.
We just watched it. Opening night,
Mm-hmm.
April 23rd, Friday. I don't think it was that bad. I think it was actually pretty good. I definitely think Kano carried the movie.
Who's Kano?
The guy with the eye. Laser eye.
Oh, yeah.
He carried the movie.
My dad's
bro.
gonna like this movie because of that guy.
No, bro. Come on.
It was funny, bro. It was
he's
funny. It was
he's
really
literally
funny.
the whole reason why it's funny.
Yeah.
He just puts. He's like you were the chosen one. As soon as he put what the fuck. Yo, that shit was funny. Yo, I think Kano really carried the movie. Out of 10, I give it like a 7.5, just because of Kano, just because of how funny it kept being, and how entertaining it was. There's never really a moment where you're like, bruh. You know, they kept the roster of characters small, because they were like, this is a big universe. Let's save it for later. Let's just make it entertaining for now. Because they said that they're not sure. They said if it gets successful, that they'll make more.
I hate to tell you this, dude.
What do you think?
I give it 5.5.
5.5?
It was giving me Fast and the Furious vibes, but the suckier Fast and the Furious.
All Fast and Furious suck. Nah,
nah.
Listen, the first 5.
First 2 was
no,
really
hang
good,
on. Let
dude.
me back that up. Fast and the Furious was good. Fast and the Furious 2 was meh. Or I guess Too Fast, Too Furious. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift was probably really
Tokyo was really
Tokyo
good.
Drift was...
That was the
It
one.
was really good, but if you watch it now, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
But it's still good for its time. Fast and the Furious 4 is meh. Fast and the Furious 5 was when they really...
They lost me, but it's
when they started opening the envelope of the bullshit they can achieve and what they can get away with.
Vin
That's what
Diesel
it's been.
Punching out doors and
Listen,
stuff like
after
this.
Fast and Furious 5, they said, "Oh my God, people like this. Let's keep going.
We're selling
Let's
out.
go to space. Let's go to a volcano. Like, what are you doing?"
Now they're flying cars, bro.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. We're gonna go back to Mortal Kombat before Vin Diesel. I am Groot.
Yes, but the Mortal Kombat, I give it 5 out of 5. It was a good movie. It was decent. It was decent. I was confused because I don't remember Mortal Kombat. I was young, really young, so watching it, I was so confused. I'll be honest with you. And then there was spoiler alert. It was 2 Scorpions. His great
No. You're thinking it wrong. That wasn't another Scorpion.
I think he's gonna be able to do the little get over here.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So they just gave him.
I've never seen that character before in my life.
His armor and everything. I was so confused. Like,
But
where did he get the sticks from?
Like, you're worried about sticks when another motherfucker's got his laser out of his eye?
It was Scorpion, his great
grandson.
That's
what it was.
100 years ago.
Centuries, they said.
Centuries. He gave birth to. They're fighting alongside each other.
No, not years ago.
It was a century.
No, what are you talking about?
All right, whatever. His his bloodline.
Not that he gave birth to. Because when Sub-Zero killed all the Scorpion's clan, remember?
Yeah,
they killed his family.
His daughter was there.
His daughter was in the floor.
Yeah.
The electric guy, Raiden, picked up the kid, raised the kid. That kid had another kid. That kid had another kid. The bloodline kept going.
I know, but that's his great grandkid, though.
That's his great grandkid. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you were talking about. You said it weirdly.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, but
good movie though.
5 out of 5. They said they're coming out with Luke Cage movie. I'm just
Luke Cage.
That's what Kazadi told me.
No, Johnny Cage. Luke Cage is Marvel. I was like, what the fuck? That's a whole other thing.
Listen, I'm not good with movies, bro. I have no idea.
No, that's my his forte. Yeah.
But like I said, it's not a bad movie, but
it's entertaining.
Definitely better than Godzilla. Good God.
You think so? Yeah. Wait, which Godzilla?
The one we just watched.
For King Kong?
Yeah.
Godzilla. You think that was better than Godzilla?
Yeah, to me. Because I was confused with the Godzilla and King, like them. It was
spoiler for Godzilla and King Kong next. What are you talking about?
The Mortal Kombat movie was better to me than Godzilla.
What was confusing about Godzilla and King Kong?
I was so confused.
What was confusing?
He went down to Earth.
King Kong versus Godzilla. Like, what more do you need?
There's no storyline. It's just them fight. Like, none of it makes sense.
He's a radioactive lizard.
All right, dude.
All right, you know what?
Mortal Kombat.
We'll fight about it later. I'll show you a fucking Mortal
Kombat. Mortal Kombat was way better than Godzilla versus to me. But listen,
they're about the same.
None of those movies compare to Demon Slayer.
I didn't watch it, you motherfucker.
Demon Slayer.
You watched it without
10
me.
10 out of 10, bro.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow now.
Yo, watch that movie.
I'm gonna make some plans right now.
10 out of 10 Demon
Book my
Slayer,
tickets.
bro.
AMC sponsored.
Dude, that was a good movie to me. Demon Slayer had both of those movies beat long shot.
I gotta see it.
You gotta watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Damn,
yeah.
I wanted to cry. But
all right, so
Mortal Kombat movie was good. The Godzilla vs King Kong was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it was bad. I just preferred if I had to choose one. I like the Mortal Kombat one more because there was familiarity with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's no familiarity between King Kong and Godzilla. It's just like grew up with Scorpion and stuff. You know what I mean? It's more of a familiar. Like, dude, I grew up on this and seeing the guy with the 4 arms.
Oh yeah,
I remember him breaking like someone's back like 15 years ago. Like those things I remember. So I
do like the fact that they did. They got a lot of cheesy moments. You know what I mean? Like they just wanted.
Oh, they had the punchlines and all that.
Yeah, like they wanted to say like when he came out saying flawless victory, I was like, bro, you just got hit.
Yeah, when he said get over here, I was like, dude, he's speaking perfect English. And he spoke Chinese the rest of the
spoke Japanese the whole movie. Like,
it made no
but
sense.
This one scene where he needs to speak English, he says,
English.
Get over here.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, what?
And then him change his name from
Hanzo.
No, not him.
Who?
What's his name? Tabaho?
Sub-Zero?
Yeah, behind.
Because I was like, he's like, where's behind? I was like, behind you.
He changed his name. Sub-Zero changed his name from behind to Sub-Zero. It was just like, and his powers were like kind of like
OP.
All right, so let me give you my plight with it, because you seen Hero Academy?
My Hero Academia? Yeah.
So you know Todoroki, right? The fire and ice guy.
Yeah.
I feel like his ice power should be like the way he's like all that slow stuff to build a sword. I'm like, come on, man, he should be able to make a sword.
Oh, well, that's,
you know what I mean? The way his powers go, he's like.
You don't want to make him too strong. You got to make it dramatic.
But you know what I'm talking about with Todoroki, right?
Yeah. He just, little waves of ice.
Now we're nerding it out. But dude, I like the movie. It wasn't bad. Hopefully they make more, because I'll watch it. I need some stuff to watch.
It was funny. We were watching it, and then one of my cousins because we watch it with subtitles.
Yeah.
If you watch it without subtitles,
Oh, what did he say? He said, how do you know the tone of voice?
No, he said, what if you're deaf, how do you know what dramatic music sounds like? I was like, that's a really good point.
That is. I used to see dramatic music and you just.
Because I really wonder what deaf people hear, because, obviously they don't hear anything, but what can they imagine?
I'm pretty sure they don't hear, but I think it's not hearing, but they feel vibrations. Does that make sense?
They definitely feel vibrations.
They feel vibrations.
So then does that mean, it's like, what's that noise on here? I don't know.
I'm not deaf, but I know I can text someone. I know
hard
someone
of hearing.
who's a little deaf, so I can Not a little. He is deaf, but he has a hearing thing. So I'll text him and ask him how does it work. But it's interesting. But yeah, he was when it was like, what did it say on the screen? Something about the music. Dramatic music. Yeah, dude, guys, come on, man.
That was a good point. It made me think too hard while
it was.
The movie just started. So we were just like, what?
Like, he has a point. He has a point with this. But besides all that, it was a good movie, man.
That made me think of another thing. My dad, because I wear glasses, and I'm sure everyone could see me struggling to fucking just read the computer. Yeah. My dad asked me, he goes, "Do you have to put your glasses on when you dream, so you can see, or am I as blind as in the dream?"
You got glasses in your dream. You're like, yeah.
I was like, whoa, this dream.
You probably can see perfectly. You can get laser eye surgery.
That's what people are pushing me towards, and I don't know.
It's up to you. It's a little expensive.
They say
you
it
should
lasts
just go
like
to the
20,
army and do it
40
and
years.
just break your leg and come back.
Do they really pay for that?
They'll pay for it.
Give me ideas.
They'll pay for it. Well, that's it for Two Blunt Podcast.
Oh, that was it.
You want to talk? You got any more stuff?
Oh no, I just
I don't know.
I thought we had a list or something.
No, that's it. I don't have much. Like I said, we're coming back. We're getting a new studio soon.
Stay off the name, imposters.
God, we see you. We know who you are. You Two Blunt impersonators. We never gave up. You change your effing names. We're coming.
I'm a white belt.
Beware. Yeah, you guys suck, dude. You guys really suck. But we don't care. If you guys want competition, we'll bring the competition, and we're gonna outwin you guys. But we have
dropping at you real quick.
Yeah, we're having a new studio coming soon. We're having work, so like I said, we're gonna come back. Where we're in April 23rd. We should be back late May, if not late May, June. We're gonna try to drop another episode in a couple weeks.
We'll try to drop an episode like a little here and there, just to remind everyone. Hey, we're still
but
here.
For sure, after June 15th, we're gonna be back
full throttle.
2 episodes a week. Like, we're coming hard, bro. We're coming hard.
Okay.
2 episodes a week. They're gonna be coming consecutively. Like, it's gonna be like Monday, Friday, Saturday. Dude, we're not gonna miss it. We're really gonna start taking it hard. We're gonna be trying out some new things. We're gonna start doing reactions. Not to music videos, to like real life stuff.
I remember when we tried to do a reaction.
Yeah, not to music. We're not doing music videos, but we are gonna react to some things I think we see on
every
YouTube.
movie we see.
Not even movies. Yeah, we're gonna do movie
we're
reviews.
Doing every movie
but,
now. We're gonna make it a mission to see everything opening night.
I don't know if you ever been on YouTube and just seen like the feminist stuff.
I've been on YouTube. I've never seen feminist stuff.
Or like, I'll talk to you after. We'll talk after this, but we're gonna have everything coming soon. Again, my name's Khalif.
I'm Kevin.
Follow us on IG, TikTok, and Twitter at @2BluntFL. I'm freezing right now.
I know you're gonna be cold. I told you get a jacket, bro.
I am freezing. That is it. This was episode
and here
20.
I thought hoes don't get cold.
Lackluster. We coming back. All right.
Yo,
guys.
watch out. This
Peace.
is my room. Watch out. what's good with you?
He takes to go stupid.